Time now for Better Money Boston. Joel Johnson is managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. Joel, for so many years, people have been worried about healthcare and retirement, and for good reason. It is a steep cost. There's a new survey out. It says that half of retirees and 2/3 of workers don't know how they're going to pay for healthcare and retirement. It's a real concern.
Yeah, that's right, Megan. It's probably the number 2 concern after will I run out of money? And so this healthcare issue, it's big. People are hearing that premiums are going up for Medicare and all kinds of things are happening, so we need to address it.
Okay, what are some things we should be thinking about?
Well, I mentioned a moment ago that premiums are going up for Medicare anywhere between 3 and 8%. So although we're getting raises if we're in retirement for Social Security because of the cost of living, a lot of times that's being completely eaten up by the premiums for the Medicare insurance that we all get.
Okay, then there's a good news, bad news situation with the fact we're all living longer, right?
We're all living longer. That's great. Medical science in our country is amazing, but at the same time, now we've got to have more money saved or we've got to get a bigger rate of return because we have to give ourselves raises in retirement to keep up with inflation.
Okay, long-term care, it's very expensive. It can be. Does Medicare cover that?
Medicare does not cover long-term care. Now, it may cover part of going into a rehab facility after 3 days in the hospital like it did for my mom, but it doesn't cover long-term care, nursing home care costs.
Is there a way to get our minds around just how much we might spend on healthcare and retirement?
People say that we're going to spend between $250,000 and $300,000 of expenses on healthcare in retirement. So it's a big, big number. Sometimes it's overwhelming. People just need to do the best they can to plan for it.
Okay, and you believe in a plan for healthcare costs, correct?
Yeah, I think any part of a good financial plan needs to not only illustrate the type of income that we'll have in retirement, what rate of return we need on our money, but it really needs to illustrate how we factor in the costs of long-term care. And if people can afford it, they should set up a side fund to cover some of those expenses.
Okay, huge issue in retirement. You have a free book on this topic.
Yeah, we sure do. We have a book on all the healthcare issues that come up in retirement. It's called Don't Let Healthcare Expenses Derail Your Retirement. You want to get a copy of the book, and also there's some additional resources mentioned in the book so you can make sure you have a great retirement and you deal with the healthcare costs.
You can get that today. Go to bettermoneyboston.com. That's bettermoneyboston.com.